Alright guys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default. So, I leveled their secondary classes to 9. We'll probably do more, but for now we're gonna leave that as that is. And continue on a little bit more. I also want to, stock back up on a couple items. There we go. Alright, we're going straight ahead. I forgot. Let's see how they do. Oh, I forgot to mention that I got Ring a Bell's sword fencing up so he can do Gus skills. Oh, they're not doing nothing but defaulting and Ring a Bell's getting destroyed. Alright. My bad, Ring a Bell. I forgot that's how I was playing. All the monsters we've encountered have distinct, flaws to them. Magic-wise, so I had, everybody, guard while Ring a Bell took them out, because he could do that now pretty easily.
Hail, Nessian children of man.
Who's there?
A petulant daughter's act of rebellion against the father who neglected her.
What?
The naive Vestal's sense of justice as dictated by others, unquestioned as it is unflinching. An orphaned existence, ignorant of himself and alone in this world. Has playing as the trusty friend filled your hollow soul, boy?
Show yourself!
Not but children, all of you.
What?
Bat? Damn! He owned us.
I am done here. I leave the rest to you, Alternus Dim.
Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Cooperation? No. It is simply a matter of friendly concern. My interest lies in the Templars, the Grand Marshal's daughter. You may cast the remaining 3 into the dungeon, if you so wish.
Yes, Lord.
The 2 newest members of the Council of 6 have perished at the hands of the Vestal.
Is that the Vampire Castle
Tis such
King
a
guy?
pity.
Maybe?
I never had the chance to meet them.
So Victor and Victoria have met their end?
Yes, Lord Marshal.
A tragic end to tragic lives.
Indeed. But the Vestal and their fellow conspirators have been captured.
Though the toll was heavy, we have them at last. Well done, Alternus. Well done.
No, this was not my doing. It was his.
I see.
There was one more matter, Lord Marshal. Your daughter, Idia, is in her room.
And?
I simply thought you'd wish to know.
Oh look, we finally get to see his face. Huh. Adia.
Is this my room? Where is everybody?
Gone. We're playing as Adia. What do you got around your room, Adia? Anything special? What was that? Oh, I can sleep. I don't need to sleep, though, I don't think. I also want to check something about Adia. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright.
No, leave us. I simply wish to speak with my daughter. Now go.
Uh-oh.
Father. You never learned to knock first, no matter how many times I asked.
It seems like ages.
What have you done with my friends? Where have you taken them?
Your fellow conspirators are held in the dungeon.
The dungeon? I'd feared that. So they yet live?
As for the Wind Vestal,
Agnes, what will you do with her? You'll bring ruin upon Eternia if you harm a hair on her head.
you speak of ruin. It is you and your conspirators who nearly brought ruin upon this land. Crystalism is a cult, a tool for deceiving the masses. We can trust them with the crystals no longer. The Wind Vestal shall never again see the light of day. And should she persist with her uncooperative attitude...
Then it's as I feared. You'll have her executed, though she was merely caught in a web spun of your selfish ideals.
Selfish, you say?
Well, they are, aren't they? You sent big men to chase down and capture one little girl. You wage war far and wide. You ravage nature. You bring suffering upon innocence. Are those your ideals, Father? What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I did not raise you to be such a shallow little fool.
Father.
Damn.
Why do you say such things?
The Earth Crystal is now the last of the crystals here upon Luxendark to retain its normal state. All who seek to awaken the crystal, whether the Vestal or my own flesh and blood, shall face the wrath of my blade!
Uh-oh.
You shall remain here whilst you regain your senses.
And just how long am I to be your prisoner?
Until you realize the error of your ways!
Damn. Evil bastard.
Redouble the guard. My daughter poses a graver threat than you might think.
It's as I feared. Father does not understand.
Oh, that dude.
Lord DeRosso, Your Grace, what brings you here? It has been 15 years since you last ventured forth.
Lord DeRosso.
15, you say? It brings me joy to see what a fine Grand Marshal you have become. For an immortal such as I, 15 years seems but a fleeting moment in time. Do you recall that day? It was dreadfully cold by your reckoning, though just the sort of weather in which I delight. Upon ceding the head counselor's seat to you, I retired to my castle and partook of a goblet of steaming wine. And
so
now
he was the head of the
15
council.
years have passed since you rid yourself of me by naming me Archduke. But I ask you, are you content? You seized the Earth Crystal and laid waste to the places sacred to the Orthodoxy. And you brought the crystals under the dominion of man, exploiting them to build your ideal society. All great deeds we failed to accomplish, You should be proud.
I did it not for pride.
I would have you accept my words as true, for there is no veiled reproach therein. Indeed, you have acted most valiantly, unlike we who have long done naught but watch from the shadows. And yet, you have been too hasty, Braev the Templar. I fear I do not share your urgency, for my life has spanned 2,400 years. But I understand the reasoning therein, and it is from such understanding that I say you have been too hasty.
Though 15 years have passed, you have changed not one bit. However, if I might respond...
Braev the Templar.
Father just doesn't understand. Right. All ready. It's quite a way to the dungeon, but I'll manage.
Heck yeah, you will. Did she go out the window? Huh?
Forgive me, Lord Marshal. Is Edea here with you?
No, she is not. She was supposed to be confined to her chambers.
Yes, Lord Marshal, she was. But she suddenly disappeared.
What's this? We're not the sentries vigilant?
They claim never to have stepped from their post. Her chamber door was never opened.
Then how could she have?
Ah, her father's daughter indeed. She acts from the same sentiments. Those sentiments that you once held for the Crystal Orthodoxy.
How could you know that? Have you not been away from this land these 15 years?
Was it not you who drove me to exile? Well, be that as it may. But to one such as I, you and your daughter are one and the same. Passionate, stubborn, not even 100 years old. So it is I can understand what both father and daughter are thinking, simply by watching. You ought try speaking with her, and listening too. Your time for such opportunities grows short. Crystalism, anti-crystalism. The quarrel between you and your daughter is but a proxy for that clash of ideas. Open your heart before it is too late. The very future of this world hangs in the balance.
You truly have not changed, have you?
Is that so? Well, you must forgive me. But lest you forget, it was you who appointed me Archduke.
I didn't really understand what was going on in that conversation. But okay.
I know the dungeon key is around here somewhere.
Just gotta find it.
Found it! Now to free everyone.
And yes, Edea, ring a bell. Are you alright? Fit as a fiddle. I am unharmed as well. Ah, rude. What's the big idea leaving me out? Ah, sorry. Wait, Edea isn't here. What? Where is she then? Think about it. This is her home. She has friends here, family. Right about now, she... You can't think this was all a trap. Edea is not the sort of person to commit such deception. I would not believe it. She's right, me either. And me least of all. I'm saying she's in more danger than all of us. We're only enemies of the state. What? And Adia isn't? With her, it's personal. She betrayed them, 'tis. People here must bear a grudge against her. So you suspect she's being subjected to an especially cruel punishment? Ring a bell, your journal. What does it say? Anything about getting out of here? I'll have a look. Ugh, no luck. I suppose even miraculous tomes have their limit. Then let us send Ari as a scout. What? Ari as a what now? You can pass between these bars. Please go and have a look around the area. Nice thinking, Agnes. She may be able to track down the cell key. But what if someone sees me? Do you think I can just muscle through like y'all? Do you see any muscle on me? At all? If we all remain here, we'll get no closer to the Earth Crystal. Or to Adia. At least see if she's being held here in the dungeon or not. Oh, fine. You want me to go? I'll go. Wouldn't want Adia harmed. Not that anyone cares what happens to me. Thank you, Ari. I shall be praying to my pendant for your safe return. I expect I'll need it. Anyway, here goes nothing. Shh! Wait, I hear something. Eek! What do I do? Someone's coming. I've gotta hide. Gotta hide. What's with all the noise? I could hear you guys from outside. That voice. Adia. Sorry to keep you waiting. I found the keys to this place. I'm just glad to see you're safe. Okay. I'm gonna turn battles off if there are battles here. I don't want to run into them when I'm just with Adia. That's not ideal for me. Light curtain. This 5,000 peak. Oh, secret. Nice. Excalibur. Ooh. Okay. Let's rescue my friends. Next potion. Alright, ring a bell. You're free.
Are you all right, Ring a Bell?
Why wouldn't I? I mean, I knew you'd come. All I had to do is sit back and wait. And, well, here you are. I'm the luckiest man alive. You're my savior, my goddess. Let me thank you with a big kiss.
Ring a Bell, are you coming or not? I can leave you here.
Of course. Let's go.
Oh. She sounded more mad than like, you know, giving him like a snotty remark. He's equipped, right? Yeah. Alright. What's going on here? Glad you're right, Ring a Bell. Thank you, my dear. I owe you. And a gentleman always pays his debts. Debts to ladies I repay tenfold. Here he goes. It's always this. If you would have me do something else, milady, needs but ask. Alright then, Ring a Bell, how about you go out with me? That's very, might I ask what provoked that? If you were my boyfriend, where would you take me? Where's tonight's date? Tonight? Let me see. I need time to prepare. All this time and you never once stopped to think what to do with me. If I ever said yes? Well, you see... I'm only teasing you. You can dish it out, but you can't take it at all. Oh, this is useful information. What? You've been treating Tiz like a little brother this whole time. And every time you get the chance, you tease poor Agnes. So who do I tell this to first? Is neither an option? I vote neither. Then you owe me twice the hush money. Poor Ring a Bell. He's in love with a crazy person. She's hot though, so I get it. I'd rather pick her over Agnes. Right, let's save Tiz and then Agnes last.
Thanks, Adia. You're a lifesaver.
You're quite welcome. But it was really nothing. After all, I was raised within Central Command's walls. I know every nook and cranny.
Were you able to speak with your father?
Huh? What does it matter to you?
You have family you can talk to. You ought to, you know.
You would forgive my father? Grand Marshal of Eternian Forces. Head Counselor of the Council of Six. You've seen how much Agnes has suffered because of my father's orders.
True enough, but...
You need not worry about me. We need to focus on awakening the Earth Crystal.
All right.
Huh. She's more determined than ever now. Alright. We've also got that Excalibur. Look at that. That looks cool. It's a very cool looking sword. It's weaker though than the War Axe, sadly. Maybe I'll equip it when I get a class for it that I like. I also want to I want to sort the formation, so I have Tiz back in front. Glad you're right, Tiz. Thanks. I owe you one. Hey, Tiz. Tiz, how do you feel about Agnes? Be honest. Where is this coming from? Never mind. It's written all on your face. My face? And hey, keep it down, would you? Don't worry. She can't hear us from here. And you can't keep hiding your feelings anyway. Go tell her. Tell her you like her. What? No. I don't. Well, I mean, the crystals comes first. This is no time to be... I didn't mean right this second. Sometime when it's just you two. You tell her, take her hand, and walk your path together. Side by side. I mean it, Tiz. You're not going to find anyone else like her if you pass this up. Not ever, ever, ever. Look, would you please keep it down? I'm not even a fan of Agnes, to be honest. I like, Adia more. She has, like, more personality-wise. I don't know.
Agnes, are you alright?
I am. Now that you're here, Adia, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, too.
Me?
Well, the Eternian forces do view you as a traitor to your homeland. I feared they'd have some unspeakable punishment awaiting you.
You needn't worry about that. My father is not so draconian as that. Yet, on second thought,
At least no harm has come to you.
I'd like to thank you too, Adia. You saved me from having to search this entire dungeon. Eri, do you think you could have carried this key around? You're so little after all. It does look really heavy. I'd rather not think about lugging that about. There's nothing to worry about now that I'm here. Well, I better lead the way. With your poor sense of direction, Agnes, who knows where we'd end up.
Now hold on. My sense of direction has improved.
Isn't that simply a matter of having Eri and Tiz lead the way?
Well, that may be...
Don't take it so hard.
Poor Agnes.
Now come on, follow me.
If you say...
Alright. The crew is back together. And we're gonna get another talkie scene. Alright. Oh, I guess not. That's weird. Okay. Ooh, treasure. Light charm. Or going loot crazy in here. We're gonna find every little thing we can. This is Wrath. Am I going that way? Bacchus' wine. Dragon Fat. There's one more path I didn't go to this way. And the Axe Potion. Alright, nice loot. Let's go to the exclamation point. See what's waiting for us.
Now, if we can get through here, then... Hold on while I try this key. It won't open.
Are you sure? Do we need a different key?
I don't understand. I'd thought...
Hey!
Little Edea.
Pervy
In a
Sage!
bit of a bind?
Why are you here?
Who's there?
Yuliana! I think that's that's his name, right?
Is that you?
Isn't that his name? I
What are
forget.
you doing here?
What am I doing here? I could ask you the same. As for me, I'm right where I belong.
Right where you...
Yes, indeed. You see, I'm a founding member of the council that preceded the
What?
Duchy of Eternia. And that would make me your enemy.
What?
I don't
What?
understand.
I've been sequestered in Yuliana Woods ever since that Templar Braev seized power. But the fact remains, I still count among the members of the Council of Six.
You were acquainted with my father? Then you must have known who I am. Why didn't you say so, you miserable old lech?
I saw little need, being that I was in seclusion and no longer attending the council.
This cannot be. You were a trusted friend to us. A teacher-like figure who rendered aid. And to now hear you say you serve Eternia? The people who killed the Earth Vessel, the Fire Vessel, Olivia! I don't understand. Who are you, really?
Who indeed? I am but an outsider looking in.
What do you want with us?
An old friend has risen from a long slumber, so I came to see him. While I was here, I thought I would deliver a warning.
A warning?
Then you yet serve the Duchy's forces, and mean to stand against us?
You are not entirely wrong there. This world is not so clean or pleasant as you may think. I suspect your journey this far has taught you as much. Malice is not the only enemy. The road to ruin is oft paved with good intentions. With action comes consequence. The joy of some may be the misery of others. To decide one way is to abandon the other. Knowing this, will you continue upon your chosen road?
Nothing could stop me.
You mean us?
Right. Us. We've come so far together.
Is that so? Well then, have the courage to think and act on your own.
Those words. Have the courage to disobey.
Well now, you do remember.
Sage.
Step back.
Ah, he's gonna free us. Oh wow, I want to see his cool magic. Damn.
Sage?
Did he explode?
Know that
Oh no.
ever
Okay.
Shall I be watching over you?
Damn. Sage is a badass. Awesome. Alright, we're back up here. We can get this door open. Oh, it is open. Alright. Let's go back and see who we can fight now. Oh. Not where I want to go.
Eternian Central Command lies ahead, and the chamber of the Council of Six is housed at its summit.
So that's where we'll find your father, Adia?
Yes. Along with the Dark Knight Alternus Dim and that strange man who put us to sleep.
Well, we need the key Adia's father has. That's the only way we'll make it to the Earth Crystal. If we can just get the key, maybe we can avoid fighting a lot of people.
I'm afraid
I
that
doubt
is
it.
one big if.
Yeah. We're gonna have to battle. Probably really, really hard.
Lord Marshal, the gate to the dungeon was utterly destroyed. But why would Yuliana assist in the Wind Vestal's escape?
The capricious old fool. I cannot fathom his thoughts. But that the two appear now after 15 years. It's as if they have come to gloat over my demise.
Lord Marshal, I'm afraid I don't understand. It is unlike you to utter such bleak words.
Victor and Victoria are defeated. And we no longer receive word from our squads deployed abroad. Those two grandsires said their piece ere going into hiding again. All that remains now of the Council of Six are you and I, Alternus.
I shall not concede defeat. Were we but to slay the Wind Vestal.
And what of my daughter? Could you slay her too?
I...
Hear me, Dark Knight, Alternus Dim. I would have you escape while you still may.
Your Lordship, I must protest. Am I such a burden to be sent away so?
It is my faith in you that makes me bid you leave. For I have a task I would entrust to no one else.
You need merely speak the word.
The time has come for me to share my true aim in restoring the Duchy of Eternia and reveal the secret born by its predecessor. Until now, only I and those two grandsires were privy to such knowledge.
Damn, what he truly is doing. Lilith's Kiss. Another trust. Yay! Gold hourglass. I'll take it. What else we got? Nothing? That's bogus. Okay. Not going that way. At least not yet. Damn, we're on the 47th floor. We're high as hell. Turbo ether. Alright. What's in here? Oh,
This
we're
is
in
the
a room.
where I grew up.
So this was your room.
Hey, ring a bell. Let a girl keep some privacy.
Where's the fun in that? This place must be full of memories. I can almost taste them. I don't have any memories, at least any I can recall. So forgive me if I wax a little sentimental here. They say you can tell a person by their room. And all I can say is, what a fine room you have here.
Thank you.
Hey, isn't that a picture of you, Adia? You look so young.
Oh, how embarrassing. Let's pretend you didn't see that.
Family picture.
Here's one with your entire family.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Seeing this picture leaves no doubt of the depth of your father's love for his daughter.
If by love you mean exasperation, you may be right.
Are you truly prepared to battle your own father?
That would seem to be my destiny. You could say I truly am my father's daughter. We are both of a mind that shan't ever waver once we decide upon something. To go against one willing to die for his beliefs calls for steely resolve. That is why
It doesn't have to be this way.
How so?
It serves no purpose to abandon dialogue from the start. Not while you are both here to talk.
I will consider it.
Can we loot anything? Doubt it. Oh no, that's just so we can sleep. Ugh. I don't think I want to go that way. Yeah, I don't. We got more of the area to explore. Assassin dagger. I don't use daggers, so it's useless, but it might be strong in case I want to eventually do a class that uses daggers, but I don't know. I'm not really the dagger type. Divine Fist. That's another type I'm not really with. And monks seem pretty strong, so I don't know. It's locked. Sorry guys. I think I might be getting sick.
But that cannot be. How could such a secret be behind the crystals?
It's not for us to question the truth. I will see that the Vestal and her followers are stopped here. And you, I would have you prepare for the worst. The Pillar of Light will appear somewhere in this world. You must find it, Alternus. And you must be victorious.
I wonder what it is. There's some sort of dark secret behind these crystals. Like, it's not just all happy-go-lucky, you know, it'll save the world. Something's wrong there. Like, maybe it'll save the world, but it'll cause something to come and happen. And like, I mean, what's this pillar of light he's talking about? Questions that need lots of answering. Alright, we're here.
Father.
How could I have not known about that secret passage to your room? What am I to do with you now, Adia?
Well, I've been using it almost as long as I could walk. It's come in handy more than once.
I see.
Listen, Father. The truth is, well, I wanted to help you fulfill your ideals. I truly did. I think I was lonely. I mean, no matter how I tried to get through to you, you never paid me any mind. It was as if you always had your back turned towards me until I left Eternia.
It was not that I never accepted you. Rather, you were ever my pride and joy. My assigning you to the Sky Knights was an acknowledgement that you had become the woman I knew you could be. I had thought you might tame that band of ruffians, to bring them to order and lead them. Alas.
Thank you, Father. I never knew you felt that way.
Do not thank me, for I too shall do whatever it takes. I cannot allow you to lay hands upon the crystal. Mine is a cause that I shall not willingly abandon.
Yes, Mother told me. It was when she first fell ill that you began to rush the pursuit of your ideals. Was it not?
I will not stand by and watch you ruin all I've made. You and your band shall not pass.
Why, Father? Why must you always refuse to listen to me? Are we really that different?
My ideals are no longer my own. It is my calling, nay, my duty, to protect this world.
Protect the world? But it's you, Father, who endangers it! Is this battle between us all but inevitable? I came here knowing that mere words could never bend your will, and yet...
You've come this far, only to spout such sickly sweet sentiments. You disappoint me. Blood and steel are the final resort between those unwilling to concede their beliefs.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
I am Braev The Templar.
Braev Lee.
Grand Marshal of Eternia. Prepare for battle!
Alright. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's defaulting too. Wow. Okay. Alright, lowers P defense. And strike him with a grand strike. And lowers magic defense. Alright, Braev up fully. We're gonna put fire guy, I guess, on your bow. Piercing bolt. There's a guy. Fire guy. Brave. Well, I don't know if I want you to brave yet. Alright.
Here I come!
He defaulted. That bastard. Screw you! Just because it's default. Not doing major damage. Okay. Default. Try and fire gun again. Default. Brilliant blast. Wow. Nice. Default. No. You see, she can't afford to default. I guess we'll do an arrow guy. Ooh, he's braving like crazy. Oh, screw you, bastard. And yes, next potion, Adia. Targeting. Fire again. Got him.
You shall not pass.
Recover. Craps. It's alright. You can recover. We'll just take him down again. You can do this. That's a new move I ain't gotten. Torrent. Let's lower his speed. Hit him in the shins. Default. Cure yourself on this. Shin him again. Default. Shin again. Default. Cure Adia. Okay. Radiant blast. Ow. Ah. I hate when he does that. Brave. Targeting shot. Attack. Targeting shot. Brave. Choose Thundaga. Piercing bolt. Thundaga. Brave up you. Bring back Tiz. And then cure Tiz. You have to default. I hate him. defaulted at the wrong damn time.
This decides it.
Okay. Defang him. Targeting strike. Thundaga. We need ether for Adia. Ow. Again? Jeez, dude. Lower his magic defense. Targeting Thundaga. Actually, just Blizzaga. Kirida. Got him. Oh, he's back? Jeez, dude. I don't know when to give up, do you? Alright. Break his magic defense again. Default. Default. Turbo Ether DMN. More twos. Default, default. Default 2. Alright, do P defense now. Everybody's defaulting. It's not on my bow, is it? I can't see. I don't think it is. Alright. Targeting strike. Do the sacrifice thing. Hit him with fire gun. Yeah, you default. Boom. Boom. Ow, ow. Hang in there. We got this. Targeting strike. Piercing bolts. Braev up twice. Cura Ringabell. Cura Dia. Got him.
You have grown strong, my daughter.
Oh, we beat him. Damn. 3 fights. He wasn't really that hard, though. Wasn't that bad. This is the class I wanted for Tiz, because it looks cool as hell. A Templar. I thought it would be like a Paladin, but I guess that would be equal to a Templar, maybe? Yeah, look at Tiz. Look at all of them in this armor. A warrior with formidable defense. Good offense and defense favors sword and armor. And all of them are happen to be wearing the Excalibur that I got. Which is funny. Holy Arts. So good offense and defense. So I can do I can have Tiz be a pirate still, and then have this as his first class or whatever, you know. All right, that works. I like it because I like how the class looks. It looks decent. Is that the mom? Yeah.
Mother!
You should not have come.
Forgive me, Braev. Forgive me, Adia. This is all my fault.
What is this foolishness you speak? You are ever the strength that keeps me alive. And I love you and Adia dearly.
Father?
Oh, the
Do
Dracula
not
guy.
fear. He is merely unconscious. His wounds, they will heal, though it will take some time. And he may never wield his sword again.
Good.
Mother, I took up arms against Father. I told myself I was ready to fight him, even if it meant shortening his years.
Then surely you will not stray from your path, so long as you hold that feeling near and dear. By
See?
your actions, you have finally granted your father a reprieve from his anguished struggle.
She,
It was for the best.
she's pretty calm for
Mother,
someone that was freaking out a
We
second ago.
now go to awaken the Earth Crystal.
I see.
Forgive me.
There is no need to ask my forgiveness.
Oh, but there is, Mother. For if we awaken the crystal, your treatments will no longer be possible. We will no longer be able to keep what ails you at bay. What sort of daughter does that to her mother?
Oh, Adia, you truly are your father's daughter. And that is what makes you even more dear to me.
Mother!
How very touching. I beg pardon for my interruption, but your fear is misplaced.
What?
And you are...
Of course, you have yet to see me in this form. I am Lester de Rosso. But you may address me as Lord de Rosso.
Why would we address you as that? You're not our lord.
What do you mean our fear is misplaced?
It appears you have underestimated the Templar's great deeds. Deeds for which he risked life and limb. For he has advanced science and medicine in this land by 100 years. While complete cures may not yet be possible, sickness and disease can be prevented from further progression.
Ah, nice.
Awakening the crystal shall not rob your mother of such mortal life as she has left, Idia.
Cool.
So then...
So we can do it
We are
without
free
no
to awaken
no guilt.
the crystal.
Dear.
Ironic, is it not? To think I would be the one to urge the Wind Vestal and her companions to awaken the crystal. I can see purpose unwavering in your eyes. 'Tis as if I gaze upon Braev the Templar in his youth. And yet, there is still much that you cannot fathom. I have seen years measuring in thousands. Hope and sentiment intertwined with right and wrong, good and evil. The rise and fall of the Orthodoxy, the restoration of Eternia, the two conflicting beliefs concerning the crystals. So much may happen in a life immortal.
The way to Everlast Tower is beyond this door.
Let's go!
We're gonna get a talk scene, most likely. Yep. Let's press on. You're staring at that journal fit to burn a hole in it. I may as well. The thing stopped coughing up prophecies. Just who was the author in the end? I can't help but wonder. Did someone in the past foretell what the four of us would do? Or are the us in the book actually other people who lived in the past? Other people whose doing perfectly overlaps with our own? Both theories are equally hard to believe. According to the text, you've met the book's author before, and yes. Any recollection? No, I'm not entirely without my suspicions, but I feel they must be wrong. After all, you don't recall writing it, do you, ring a bell? Me? I'm afraid not. And the author claims to have saved your life, Tiz. Do you remember anything? No, nothing. I'd always just assumed it was Owen that rescued me. And Dia, the author claims he's madly in love with you. Any ideas? So I can pummel him? If I said no, I'd be lying. What? I'm saying I have my suspicions where boys in love with me are concerned. But the facts don't add up for either of them. Either. I suddenly find myself twice as angry. Regardless to the extent, its words can still be trusted, the book says. It says you three are going to meet the author if we keep pressing on. I see. Little point in fretting over someone we may or may not meet. The Earth Crystal awaits us. This much is fact. So let us hurry to the Everlast Tower. Seconded. Awakening the crystals has to be our top priority. Then let us hurry. Right. I'm curious. I think the a candidate of the book is Alternus, because it's pretty obviously Alternus is in love with her, with Idia. It's gotta be. There's no doubt about that much. Where is it at? Piracy. Okay. Alright, we got our Templar class that we're gonna try and level up nicely. Excalibur. I'm gonna end this here, guys. On the next part, we head to Everlasting Tower. That was a long one. Sorry about that. I didn't know it was gonna take that long, but we did it. See you guys later. Bye bye.